guys, Haley here. So today I'm finally doing a room tour video. So I want to show you guys my study. This is where I keep all of my anime figures, and I put up a lot of art prints or enamel pins in this room, and it's also where I keep my computer. So this is my happy place. This is where I spend a lot of time, and I really wanted to show you guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so I figured we'd start with the main attraction, which is my shelves that I keep all my figures on. I keep all my manga on these shelves. So these are basically two IKEA billies. So at the very top, I have a bunch of Taito prize mikus. I love collecting these. They're all so unique and so cute. My favorite would have to be the Halloween one. And in the middle, I've got a Pop-Up Parade Miku. The next level down, we have my Fate row. So this is the Fate racing shelf. I do love Fate, and I do love racing figures, so this is a match made in heaven for me. We've got the Jean and Mordred racing figure. I think this is the most expensive figure in my collection. And then we've got another prized possession, which is the Time Moon Racing Trio. I didn't think I'd ever be able to get these, so I'm so happy to have these. And we've got the Time Moon Racing Nendoroids. Then on this side, we've got some more of my Fate figures. So we've got Nero, Formal Jean, this Shootin' Doji, which is one of my favorite figures in my entire collection. Some Saber Lilies. Over here, this is my cute and soft kind of girly shelf. So we have Melty in the back, that is an Alta figure, very, very cute. Shiro, Formal Mash, I know she should be with the Fate Girls, but she looks better here. Amazing Eru figure from my last video, and Chocolate Vanilla, Nendoroids, and Pop-Up Parades. Everybody on the shelf is very cute. So this shelf, to contrast the cute one, this is the Edgelord shelf. Everyone here is super cool. They wear black all the time. So over here we have the Kurisu by Kotobukiya. This is my first ever scale figure. Then we've got some, this is a Mythios figure. This is from Girls Frontline. I think they look really cool together. I love this aesthetic. We've got Shinjuku, Jolta, and Saber hitting the convenience store. Kasumi figure, which is it's new, but she's amazing with a not to scale Joker Pop-Up Parade. So below my figures, I put a bunch of manga on these shelves, and I really like displaying Nendoroids in front of manga. I like to display my Nendoroids without their bases because it just kind of looks like they're naturally standing on the shelf. I really like these Evangelion 3-in-1 volumes. They look really, really nice. So Nendoroids, we've got a Kaguya Luna Nendoroid, Eriri, Kimono, the 02 Nendoroid, which is like really expensive now. Alba from New Game, and Nadeshiko, the Lion Dance Miku, and this is Chariot from Black Rock Shooter. Over here, we've got some more of my manga, a bit of like single volumes here, and I've got my Fate Nendoroids here. So I'm way too addicted to collecting Fate Nendoroid. It is a money pit, and they keep announcing more. We do have Tamamo, Astolfo, Nero, Saber Alta, Musashi, Nido Chris, and Hokusai. So down here, I've got some of my favorite manga. I've got the Cardcaptor Sakura Collector's Edition. This is a series I picked up in Japan called Shirokuma's Cafe, and it's supposed to be pretty good for beginner Japanese. We've got some Sumiko Garashi and Rilakuma remints. I love the ones where they're in like a little bottle. So cute. Also, we have my illustration book collections. So every year this book will get published, and it will basically show certain artists from that year. Down here, this is where I keep most of my horror manga. So I have my Junji Ito collection. I love these hardcovers volumes so much. We've also got the Full Metal editions for Full Metal Alchemist. These are really nice hardcover collector's edition. Then we've got a couple more remints. I really like Rilakuma remints if you haven't noticed. This is like a cherry treehouse, and this one's my favorite. This is a honey treehouse one, as well as a couple of acrylic stands by one of my favorite artists, Lam. Okay, down here we have some more manga that I'm collecting. We've got I'm a Hero. This is an amazing series. It's about zombies, but it is so uncomfortable and eerie. I highly recommend it. Then we've got Dead Man Wonderland Happiness by Shuzo Oshimi. I really like this one as well. Tokyo Ghoul, and I'm trying to collect the Death Note Black editions as well. I keep a bunch of bookmarks in this LeBlanc mug from Persona. Got another acrylic stand. This is a Batgirl figure. Down here in the bottom shelf, this is where I keep my bigger art books and video game art books. So we've got like the Overwatch, Fire Emblem. The Near World Guidebook is really nice. I love seeing all the concept art from the game. Ghibli books. This is the Persona 5 art book. This one's really nice as well. And then this is where I keep all my doujins. So I like to collect illustration doujinshi. For example, this is FGO Illustrations 2 by a circle called Redrop, and these are always amazing. The art in this is so great, amazing art and so funny. And then I've also got some of my smaller doujins. So this is an FGO one where all the characters are in wedding dresses. Another FGO one. Oh, this one's Persona. This one's really nice. This is Persona and FGO and Nier. And there's a Nier one as well. Although most of this, like 85% I'd say, are all FGO. Also on this shelf, I keep these clear file holders where I like to keep all my clear files. I'm definitely too addicted to collecting clear files. This is probably my favorite shelf. This is where I keep all of my art books. So one of my favorites is the Mika Picasso art book. The art in this is amazing. I love how vibrant and colorful everything is. It's got this cat girl, like maid cat girl. I have this figure pre-ordered for next month and I'm so excited. This one's also really cool. This one is about Tokyo's stores. So this artist went around Tokyo and had a look at some old kind of vintage stores. This one's also really nice. This is a smaller one. This is by Sake Harasu. So this one is a bunch of anime girls, but drawn in front of the most amazing and detailed realistic backgrounds. The whole concept of this is that they are traveling through the different parts of Japan. So it's kind of like a guidebook as well as an art book. So here we have my Fate Grand Order materials. I have materials 1 to 6. And it's nice to flick through to be able to look at all the characters that I wanted to but didn't get in the game. Great. This is also really cool. This is actually by like a doujin artist by Kosaki, and they do amazing FGO art because their art style is very much like Type Moon's. The quality is out of this world. Cool Azure Lane art book. I like that it comes in this cardboard case. This is also really cool as well. This is the Return to Avalon Fate Artworks book. It is a chunky book. This is full of a bunch of official Fate art from everything. It is an amazing collector's item. Oh, here are the racing girls. Down here on the bottom shelf, I have some non-anime stuff. So I've got a couple more art books. This one is really cool. A series of kind of short stories and artworks about a dystopian world, and it has big industrial robots that have been abandoned, and it creates a really, really cool aesthetic. And then I've got some comics. So I highly recommend Saga. It's a really good sci-fi, a bit of fantasy comic book series. It's really well written and the art is fabulous as well. I don't collect a lot of Marvel or DC. Mostly I like buying indie comics with original stories and worlds. I really like the art of Snot Girl. The art in this is so pretty, the colors are so amazing. And then over here I do have my Dungeons & Dragons Player's Handbook and Dungeon Master's Guide. I do like to play DMD. I did try DMing once. I enjoy playing more than I enjoy DMing the games. Lastly, I've got a couple of trains. So this is the one of the MTR trains from Hong Kong, and this is the Yamanote line train from Japan. I'm not really a train nerd, I just really respect efficient mass public transport train systems. Okay, so then we've got this little shelf in the middle here. At the top, I have my Portal 2 Figmas of Peabody and Atlas. These are great Figmas because they're supposed to have articulated joints, so it looks perfectly made for them. Then I've got some 3DS games, so Persona, Fire Emblem, Zelda, Animal Crossing, that's pretty much it. Down here we have my ReZero Ram and Ram Nendoroids. Next shelf, this is a little paper craft thing that I got when I went to Japan. And behind that I keep all my Switch games. I have a few Switch games which I picked up in Japan, so these are really cool because they didn't get a physical release over in the West, but they did get one in Japan. And a lot of these actually have English as a language option, so if you're ever going to Japan, make sure to get a list of those if you do like collecting physical Switch games. Then we have my, I think this is the 2014 Snow Miku. Either way, she is stunning and amazing, so she deserves her own little private cube. Further down, we have more Switch games. In front of these, I have some acrylic stands from Fire Emblem Three Houses. If you couldn't tell, blue lines, and Dimitri and Ash especially. Next cubby down, we have the Koralakuma bobblehead, and guarding this VIP, we have these machine life forms from Nier. I really like these from the Nier game, they're probably my favorite. Next, these are all my light novels. I only recently just wanted to get into reading light novels, so I picked up the volume 1s for a few series. The last one I read was volume 1 of Snafu. And right at the bottom, we have my Fullmetal Alchemist 3-in-1 collection. So the next thing I've got is a detail where I keep a lot of my figures. So this is just from IKEA. So at the bottom, I keep my Rilakkuma plushie shrine. So there's Rilakkuma, Korrilakkuma, Kiroi Tori in there. And the way the plushies look up at you from the bottom of the case is actually so cute. Next up, we have my Racing Miku shelf. I don't know if I like the composition of the shelf too much, but I do like that they all fit in there. The 2019 Miku is huge compared with the rest of them. But I think my favorite would have to be, I think that's the 2014 one, the one with the Red Bull. Then above that we have probably my favorite shelf, which is my Asuka shrine. She's one of my favorite characters of all time, and yeah, I really like how this shelf looks. I like how there's Asukas of different sizes. This one over on the side in the Gothic Lolita outfit is the newest addition to the shelf. After I watched Anime Figure's video on it, I had to go pick it up. What a bad influence. And at the top here, this is my Madoka shelf. My favorite Madoka character is actually Mummy, but Madoka's a close second. But my favorite one in here would have to be the Madoka 1/8 in the middle there. It is stunning. The details are amazing on it. One of my favorite figures in my collection. And at the very top, we have my Jean figures. So Jean and Jolta are two of my favorite characters from Fate and FGO. So here we've got the Jean by Max Factory. I wish this was a 1/7, but it's a 1/8. Behind her we have the Aniplex Jolta. This is a 1/7. This is also one of my favorite figures in my collection. And in front of them we have the little Jean and Jean Alta Nendoroids. So coming past my detail, we do have this enamel pin pennant. I followed a tutorial on how to make this, and this is where I keep all my blush sprout pins. I'm obsessed with buying these canvas boards and then putting pins, prints, badges, whatever I can pin on it, I will pin on it. So this one down here, this is pink and lilac themed. These big two prints are by an artist I love called Shiroi Room. I really like this bunny burger pin. This is actually also by this artist down here called Kira Bunny. I really like this Wedding Astolfo. I think this came with a dojin I picked up. And yeah, I love all the colors on this. This has to be one of my favorite boards. Over here, we have another board. This one's kind of color themed. That's my cute little dog in the top right. These pins are from the Fate Grand Order. They like went to a bunch of conventions and gave them out, so those are really cool. And down here over in the blue section, I do have a lot of Jean badges and pins. Most of these colored Japanese snack prints are from Kira Bunny. Down here we have my couch. I like to basically be lazy on it. We've got a Kiroi Tori plushie, so cute, as well as this obnoxious Morgana face cushion decorating the couch. Over here we have this little shelf. On the top we have some Leafeon plushies in a mug with some fake flowers, a Gigi crochet thing, a Gretsuko, my Switch Lite. In this box I keep some of my journaling things, so I have my traveler's notebook, a Hobonichi Weeks, as well as a lot of different miscellaneous cute bits of paper. Next to them, these Totoro plushies are guarding some of the handheld consoles that I own. We have a PS Vita, a DSi XL, a Game Boy Advance, and this really cute Animal Crossing 2DS collector's edition. I've got some more journals in here, and I think I've got a bunch of charging cables, a headset, just storage down there. I do have my VR headset in this corner as well. I've had this for a few months now, and I keep saying I should play other VR games, but every time I set it up, I just play Beat Saber. I can't play anything on VR except Beat Saber. It's a horrible addiction. So we have another board on the wall and more art. This is by Numupan. I love their art so much. I love this mermaid playing on her PSP. Then we've got a second board. So this is lovely artwork of Asuka, which is why I put it on here. I love these Rilakkuma and Tower Record badges. I just think that's such a weird collab. I love this Shootin' Doji badge. And these two really pretty artworks. This is by an artist called Cherry Rabbit. Down here, this is my pinch strap collection. I think these are super cute. I love the art style of these. I have a bunch of Fate ones, but I'm starting to try and buy ones from other series I like. Yeah, just a whole bunch of other badges on there. So this is my desk, but this is also the gamer zone. That is my PC down there. It's pretty old now, I'd say 3 years. It's got a GTX 1070 in it. I did fall for the RGB mousepad trap. I do actually like the way they look. This one's by Razer. I've got a Cooler Master RGB keyboard, and then we have a Razer Naga mouse. This is a 1440p 144Hz monitor so that I can still be crap at CSGO. And this is just a normal 1080p. This is my figure wish list system, so anything closer to the right, I really want. On my desk, I've got this Shinji holding mug on a mug. Another really cute Rilakkuma Riemann, Bread Miku, some emergency washi tape. And this just came in. This is my first artisan keycap. It is so pretty. I can see how these get really addictive. Over here, I've just got some stationery storage, like post-it notes, etc. Above that, we have my Kurisu bunny figure in all her glory, so I can look at her all the time. Over on the side here, I keep my extra prints. So I have folders where I like to keep all my extra prints. You guessed it, I have more canvas boards. But first, to the right, I have these 3 Fate prints, so Saber, Jolta, and Skathaha. These are by Brown Rabbit. Then over here, I've got more canvas boards. I've got a lamb clear file. On this one, I've got a Racing Miku Shiki board. I've got some Fate can badges. These prints in the middle, this is by an artist called Ocean Space, I think. And I love this wall Rillakkuma. He's got Rillakkuma nipples. But yeah, I like to put anything I love looking at, anything that makes me smile, on these boards. Also up here, I have some more brown rabbit prints. So I have Diva, and this is Chocolate and Vanilla from Nekopara. So to kind of bridge the gap, I've got this little collage, and I've got these cute little stickers also from Brown Rabbit, just to give a bit of a collage feel. I love this fat frog. So to the left of my desk, I have a whole bunch of storage. Over here I've got a lamp, and this is a new figure. This is the Kotobukiya Beach Tamamo. She's bringing in the summer vibes into the room. Here's another mini pin board, and I've got my MacBook here as well. So in this drawer, I like to keep the pins that I just received because I like to shout them out in videos and show everyone. In the next drawer, I have some notebooks for work. I am working from home at the moment. In this drawer, I keep some of my storage for all my weeb stuff. So I have this postcard holder for all of my postcards from artists. I've got this. This is the craziest thing. This is a badge holder. Only in Japan can you find a folder that someone made to hold badges. This is a Shikishi board holder. I've recently gotten quite into collecting Shikishi boards, and you can find a lot of cheap ones on Mandarake. And at the bottom here, these are just more acrylic charms. At the very bottom, this is where I keep another bunch of acrylic charms, as well as all the pin backings for all the pins that I put up, and all of the like rubber things that hold them in place. Over here, this is where I keep all my journaling or snail mailing supplies. We have some of my stamp collection, patches. This is where I keep all of the business cards for a bunch of the artists that I buy from at conventions or online. And I keep stickers in the back here as well. Down here, this is my bullet journaling supplies. So I have some kind of calendar, sticky notes, bookmarks, post-it notes, little envelopes. Then I've got stickers, so these are individual sticker packs, and then back here are sticker sheets. And at the bottom, we have way too many washi tape there for one person to own. Yeah, I love washi tape. If any of you guys would be interested in being pen pals and swapping letters and that, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to find some new pen pals. This is the wardrobe in the room. In here, it's just clothes and bags and figure boxes. But on here, this is the last canvas board. This is where the overflow badges and charms go. So a lot of really cute badges here. I really like these ones. These ones are by an artist called Florence Momo, and these are Fate characters, but they're in Nendoroid boxes. And I've got a bunch of art prints around it as well. So at the top, these are from a Fate Ichiban Kuji. I put a few of my favorite characters along the top here. Down the side, we've got this print by Hio. This is cute. It reminds me of the crepe stores in Harajuku. This is by Jeannie Jones, and then we've got some Shiki boards, another Shiro Room artwork, these amazing Kira Bunny Fate Pocky prints, and finally these are by an artist called Shantae. These are little cats manning different stores. Okay guys, that is my room. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's any piece of art, pin, whatever, and you want to know where it's from, leave a comment and I will definitely try my hardest to let you know who the artist was. And yeah, like I said, we are selling this house, so this room, I'm gonna have to take everything down again, but I'm so glad I was able to show you guys how I had things set up before I did that. So yeah, thanks. See you guys. Bye bye.